Alright. Alright. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. Alright. Welcome everyone to the lovely H2O Footprints stream. Today is a lovely Wednesday. New month, new me, new gacha spending. Today is July 2nd. No, did I say Thursday? Wednesday, July 2nd. We're gonna be doing Pot of Gold update, as you guys see it on the title. Also, we're gonna be talking about the past 2 days. Where was I? And also, yeah, pretty much what's up with the gacha news, whatever I missed or whatever that I'm interested in kind of sharing today, or what we're gonna be seeing today as well. We're gonna be talking about a bunch of stuff, so we just have to see how everything pans out. But first thing I want to do is I just have it there restart on the side. I'm just checking what the hell is up with the combat at the moment. Yeah, I promise we're not gonna be playing pretty much Ethereal Restart on stream for like a long while. I'll be still playing it on the side, like right now. I have it on my phone. It's kind of charging, but yeah, it's on auto battle at the moment. Grinding some modules. Let me look at my girls. Okay. Aside from that, where should we start? I guess right now we'll just start off with how's my day been from 1 through 10. Let's start off with the main question. My day has been, as the music fades, my day has been... Oh, let me do something quick. I totally forgot to switch this around. Oh. I'm not stalling. Okay. I guess it's 7.5. Actually, you know what? It's an 8. Now that I thought of it. Because I had some interesting conversation at work today. Yeah, some of my coworkers were asking some anime bullshit, and I kind of got into the conversation as well. An example is like, what is the most controversial hot take in anime that you can think of, right? So there was 4 of us working together. One of us brought up the spicy question. Well, let's just, before I give my take, one of their takes is Hunter x Hunter is fucking overrated. Everyone gasped, except for me, because to me, I agree with that statement. Hunter x Hunter is overrated. Now it doesn't mean Hunter x Hunter is a bad anime. Just saying people overhyped it like as if it's the best anime in the world, and I'm like, no. It's good, but in my opinion, it shouldn't be higher than it shouldn't get that much praise than what it needs. Yeah, that was my rebuttal against my agreement of why it's overrated. Other people were like, nah, you just stupid. Didn't you see the Ant arc? I'm like, I mean, look, like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it doesn't make up for beating all the other animes that's been out. Another hot take that they brought up was, what was it? I mean, I guess I can bring up that one too. Attack on Titan as the best story ever in anime, and I'm also like, well, they're pretty much saying it's not an overrated or underrated take. It's just more like a hot take by that. Yeah, and I'm like, nah. Fortunately, I'm not really a Attack on Titan. Well, I mean, if we don't include the final season of Attack on Titan, I would give it, yeah, like one of the top, probably pretty much it will make top 10 of my, of my animes. But if we include final season, no, I didn't really like final season. It's only because I didn't like the direction where it kind of played out. Well, this was the result that everything correlated to from season 1, 2, and 3. Well, pretty much from all the seasons before the final season. Yeah, I just couldn't agree with the direction that they want to finish it off with that final season. I felt like they could have done it in a way, well, in a different way. Now, granted, it's not my anime, but that's my critique on that. So I had some pushback on that too, which a lot of them didn't really like. I know this is a little bit of anime talk, but that's I'm just explaining why it's an 8 out of 10 for the day, because there was some spicy talk today. And then my take, because I don't want to spend too long talking about these hot takes or underrated, overrated takes, was my take is just to make it be clear, only in anime, not light novel or manhwa or whatever. Tower of God anime sucks. It's ass. My reasoning is because, well, okay, so let's just talk about the good stuff first. Good thing out of the way first, because it only had like one I could say. First episode is for sure the only good episode and worthwhile episode to watch if anyone has ever given a chance to ever even touch that anime. Is the only one that sets up, pretty much sets up the hype for that anime. The first episode is near flawless, I would say. After first episode, everything just falls apart. It's fucking trash. If I were to give some quick explanation, because I don't want to spend too long on this topic, is because, well, the first thing is every episode from episode 2 is just hoodwinking you. Pretty much, they're just teasing you they give you little bits and pieces of information, and they're like, well, next episode, we might show you more. Which they did. More bits and pieces to kind of show you more, to check out the next episode. They keep feeding you this. Now, they do answer some of these questions. I guess some of these, well, whatever the hell is happening, right? But they're answering it in bits and pieces. So it's not like the full picture all the way to the end, right? All the way to the end. Even the end is like, this is how we're going to end it, with this bigger bits and pieces for you to try to find out in the next season. And I know season 2 is out. I have no interest in watching it at the moment. I'm not saying I'm never gonna watch it, but I'm like, look, you keep telling me pretty much like, check out the next episode, we might get more information, and you fucking never did, and you disappoint me. I got mad, I got so pissed at that anime that I just want Rachel, the main character, let's just say, the main character to win. She deserves everything. And if people hate me for that, I don't give a shit, because it's a trash anime. But that's my take. That's my hot take. Yeah. And obviously, my coworkers also shitty on me too. They're like, no, you just have bad taste. You need to read the manhwa. You need to like watch second season. You need to like you can't hate on it if you don't know anything about it. Almost. I'm like, what? Well, whatever the anime presented me, that's how I took it. No. Okay. Aside from that, a little bit of sidetrack there. What I was also thinking was also, oh yeah, let's jump to what happened 2 days ago. Why did I not stream? Okay, so 2 days ago, Monday, right? Yeah, Monday. So I told everyone last time I streamed, or at least, yeah, probably last time I streamed, my mom went on a vacation. So she came back on Monday. So I had to go pick her up after work. Unfortunately, it took a while because her I guess I'll just say it. Her bus got delayed. Yeah, coming back to town. Her bus got delayed by an hour. So I'm like, dang, if I were to stream, I'll be streaming at 6. And I'll be going to sleep at 8 or almost 8. So I'm like, 2 hours or about 2 hours of streaming is not really that healthy. And it's not really that worth it. So I decided to take a break there. I'm like, you know what? I'll just take a break. I'll just edit some VODs or check up on some Gacha news or catch up on some YouTubers that I kind of missed out on. And then yesterday, I decided to also take a break. I was actually going to, since it was the 1st of July, I was going to do Pot of Gold update. But then I also got really tired because it's a second day of pretty much second day of work. And usually the second day of work is when my body starts to, what do you call it, reschedule itself. I just got distracted by my friendly, well, what do you call it? Wait. My, pretty much a fucking daddy long leg. I was gonna say friendly neighborhood spider, daddy long leg, yeah, whatever, the Spider-Man quote. But I messed it up. But yeah, but I just got distracted. Yeah, cause outside right now it's like 100 degrees, while in a basement it's like 78 degrees with 57% humidity. Which reminds me, I should open the door. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And the reason why I need to open the door is because the humidifier is in the other room to kind of lower the dehumidifier is in the other room to lower the humidity. Cause it's gonna grow mold, and then mold in the basement is not cool. All right, that should be the last time we're listening to this music. All right. Aside from that, I got kind of distracted a little bit. Yeah. So yesterday I was just taking a break, doing whatever. I almost streamed Pot of Gold update, but I was like dead tired. And I'm like, I don't want to stream with just the remaining of my energy. Scrapping the bottom of the barrel with whatever I have is not going to be a good stream. So I ended up just taking a break. And now I decided, yeah, I want to stream. Especially Pot of Gold update. Because it's a wild one, everyone. It's a wild one. And you know what? We should get to it practically right now. Because I have nothing else to kind of mention at the moment. Right. Alright, so let's go to Pot of Gold update. So, first off, what is Pot of Gold update? Well, Pot of Gold itself. Pot of Gold is pretty much a little fun thing I like to do on stream. I love to do on stream, actually, since I play gacha games. Is just trying to limit my spending habit, technically, on gacha games. Because I play gacha games. You guys want to see how many I play? At least how many I have at the moment, is all of these, plus Wuthering Waves, which is not here. And I guess we can kind of say Crystal of Atlan. But that one's more like MMO RPG / gacha. Yeah, and the only reason those two are not here is because all of these right here is on my external hard drive. Well, Wuthering Waves and Crystal of Atlan is on my eternal hard drive. I mean, Persona 5 is probably on my internal hard drive too, but it's just easier to just put it in here. Aside from that, I lost track of what. Oh yeah, Pot of Gold update. So that's what it is. So my spending habit for Pot of Gold is only supposed to be $500, maximum $500 a month. Granted, I have not reached that goal before. I've always been surpassing it, even on the first month. But yeah, so we're gonna jump to, that is Discord. We're gonna jump to Pot of Gold June. Right, the June month. Okay, so it's this one right here. All right. Yep. So Pot of Gold June. To reach the Pot of Gold. So we spent $3,020. Okay, we're gonna turn the music one more time. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just close it. Okay. So we spent $3,020. Now, tell you the truth, this is only in one of my banks. I actually spent another bank. Pretty much, because I was too lazy to re-edit this. Actually, I didn't include my Cartetia spending. So my Cartetia spending was actually $1,000. So that I charged that on my other bank. So this actually $4,000 and $20. $4,020. Yeah, so I was just too lazy to re-edit this. I'm like, you know what? I did this quickly, yesterday, and I'm like, whatever. Yeah, so pretty much the real answer is 4,020, which I might re-edit this and do it after stream. But yeah, so now the question is, how? It's only gacha games, right? So I'll just go through it quickly, so we don't spend too long here. 1,000 for C6 Cartetia. 500? $500. Yeah, let's just say $500 on R5 Cartetia's weapon. Pretty much I maxed her out and a weapon. What else? Oh, Yishuan ZZZ. I maxed her out as well. But I don't think I spent 1,000, did I? I think I only spent like 800. Because I didn't max out her weapon. I only got one copy of her weapon. But I maxed her out for M6 and just got one of her copies. I'm pretty sure it was 800. I'm pretty sure I did not go over 1,000. Mainly because I believe I saved a lot of polychromes for her. And I mean, it's a funny thing too, because I saved a lot of astrites for Cartetia as well, but it wasn't enough for some reason. What else? So technically, if we round it up a little bit, let's just say it's another 1,000. So that's 2,500 on maxing out 2 characters and 1 weapon, and a copy of 1 weapon of Yishuan. And then there was, oh yeah, Ethereal Restart. Play again. This fucking game. Alright, I don't think I need to charge anymore. Yeah, this game came out at the beginning of June. And I have spent now, if I were to just round it up by $50 or $60, I spent $2,000. $2,000 on Ethereal Restart. What for? Just to fucking pull and all the bundles in the store, and they have like, I think weekly store reset, like shop reset, so you can kind of buy more pulls for L&Ds, which is the more rare characters, and buy more upgrading materials, like for your modules, for your shells, for your, I guess, like levels. Yeah, 2,000. It's 2,000. I'm pretty sure it's 2,000. And hopefully I stop spending. I almost actually spent today as well, which is funny. I'm like, shoot, do I really want this? Okay, but aside from that, yeah. So the funny thing is, did I spend more on Ethereal Restart than Wuthering Waves and ZZZ? Now that I thought of it, I think I did. Which is crazy. Okay, is there any other game? Oh yeah, there is. There's one more. Right? So yeah, there's one more that I can kind of think about at the moment. Silver and Blood. Requiem. I was just trying to think, like, was it the other way around? But no. Silver and Blood, Requiem. I actually, we did kind of talked about it a little bit on stream last time, or some time ago. Yeah, and I was actually thinking of trying it out because as my knowledge, so far I know, this is the first vampire gacha game that I've heard of, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm kind of a little bit into, vampire stuff in a way, right? It kind of got me more curious, so I was like, okay, let's check it out. Let's see what kind of story they can kind of unfold with a vampire game, right? Yeah, so I tried it out. I wanted to play free to play. Well, actually, first, yeah, I wanted to play free to play from the beginning. But then as I kept playing it, I'm like, dude, this game is better than Black. Dude, I don't remember the name of it anymore. I was gonna say Black Clover, but that's an anime. Black Beacon. It's better than Black Beacon, hands down. It got me interested in the first 10 minutes. Not the first 10 minutes, but after the first 10 minutes. Yeah, and the art style looks really nice. The characters looks really hot. The girl characters. What else? Yeah, I mean, even how they tell the story. It's simple, straightforward, kind of cliche, but overall it works. Unlike another game. What else? Oh yeah, and pretty much the end game content or whatever content they had in the game, since it just got released, was was pretty interesting. Not too many stuff that's similar to other gacha games that I played, and I decided, you know what, since this game wowed me so much, I am going to spend some money to kind of like support it. So I was planning to only spend 100, but I ended up spending, I think, 160 or 130. I would just say it's 160. Yeah, I spent 160 on the game. To pull the limited character. Forgot her name. I was gonna say Liam. I don't remember her name, but pretty much she's a vampire sister of the main character. And then yeah, just pretty much it's just mostly just to pull characters. Technically, that's it. Yeah, and the thing too is it's a very generous game too. I mean, granted, maybe I might make a video on it, but I do like it. But there's just other games coming out sooner or later that I'm gonna have to pick and choose, especially from the list, which I'm surprised I closed it. Yeah, which is from this list. Let's put them in large view. Yeah, especially from this list right here. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of where it kind of got to 4,000. Now I might have spent some here and there, like Battle Pass. Actually, yeah, Battle Pass, or maybe just some smaller stuff in Ethereum Restart and stuff like that. Yeah, mostly I would say Ethereum Restart, definitely the one that ate half of my June monthly spending. Yeah, but this is pot of gold for June. This is my number one as of the moment that overtook May, which was the month before June. Yeah, as my number one pot of gold crash out. Pot of gold crash out. I even crashed out on Ethereum Restart as well. Yeah, like I think a few weeks ago when I was streaming it, I'm like, dude, like I can't do anything. Yeah, so June is my worst pot of gold month ever. It's only supposed to be 500 a month, but it went like what, 5 times? No, 6 times. No, dude, like freaking so much, like $4,000 down the drain just for a gacha game. All right, aside from that, this is the end of June. Let's move on to July. I keep clicking Discord for some reason. All right, July. Let me try zooming it. Okay, that's pretty close, but we'll deal with it later. Yep, July. So July, Lupa, as you guys can see, next up waifu, comes out tomorrow, and she is gonna be the one I'm gonna be pulling. We'll see if I get her C2. Odds are I probably am. Yeah, because usually at least my default for my number one gacha game, which is my first gacha gacha game that I started streaming on ever since I started streaming is Wuthering Waves. Usually I kind of set the default of up to C2 R1, and then unless if it's a character that I really don't care about, an example like Brant and Yinlin, then yeah, I'll probably kind of pass. Now Yinlin was really hot, but I just had a feeling she wasn't really gonna. No, she's only there for looks, which ended up kind of true. Yeah, but aside from that, yeah, Lupa's coming out tomorrow, so we're gonna be doing that stream there. I don't want to talk too much about her on Pot of Gold for July, but yeah. So this is gonna be how July Pot of Gold is gonna look. I'm gonna try to put it in a better aspect. All right. Yeah, this is how it's gonna look like. Hopefully, I only gonna spend $500. Do not go more than 5. I don't even have any reason to go over 5, right? Because the only character is this Lupa that I can think of for July. Now, I do know there's going to be Lost Sword, which is a new gacha game coming out for Global on the 10th of July. I have heard there's going to be another game coming out really soon in July too. But we'll see if we can catch it in the Gacha Gaming subreddit. Yeah. Where we lose millions of brain cells. Okay, aside from that, yeah, that is it. This is for July. And at the end of July, or more like at the beginning of August, we're going to come back around and check up on how we do on the spending habit. And I try my best to be as accurate as possible for my spending habit on this, because it's one way to kind of look back and see my progress of burning money to fucking gacha games, which I always advise. Don't play gacha games unless you're already like sucked into it. Alright, that is it. Aside from that, let's start checking up on the gacha news. Now, I have not really been watching gacha stuff. I have heard mostly people just complaining or people just talking about stuff. They have talked about like Uma Musume, Silver and Blood. There's another game. Oh, Persona 5, Phantom X. They've talked about all of that stuff. But they didn't really talk too long about it too. Granted, because everyone knows everyone's just waiting for like the bigger games, right? Like Ananta, NTE, Azure Promelia, Silver Palace. I thought there was one more. Oh yeah, and Arcanine Thinfield. A game that I'm definitely can't wait. Well, can't wait to come out. All right, so first off, let's check on. Oh yeah, Lost Ark. Yeah, I mean this game's a Guna game. Obviously, I want to play this game because I just want to go into it. Now, granted, I have not played it. I'm not, I don't know too much about it. Other than that, when you lose, yeah, it's pretty graphic. But, yeah, I can't wait to kind of play it. Let's show a little bit about it. Yeah, so as everyone could tell, it has a lot of gooning stuff. Now, that is not one of the main reasons why I am interested in it. I wonder if they're going to have it. I saw it before. Oh, they don't have it. Hey, isn't that girl from Sword Art Online? I mean, yeah. Oh, well. Well, oh yeah, right here. Well, anyways, I can't wait to play Lost Sword. It comes out on the 10th of July. Or the 11th. Well, one of those 2 days, right? Depending upon the time zone. But, this game, I want to check it out. Hopefully, it's fun, interesting, entertaining. That is my goal, right? Because gacha games these days, they come in different forms. You never know what type you're gonna get. All right. Aside from that, let's move on to a different game. I'm gonna take off my hat because I am sweating balls, sweating bullets. Let's go with Chaos Zero Nightmare. Yeah, this game I'm also waiting for too. Ooh, This is a showcase. Okay, okay. Chaos Zero Nightmare, the Protogenesis first showcase. Excuse me. 2025, 7/9. Oh, 7/9? Saturday? No, that's Wednesday. That's just 7 days from now. Okay, okay, interesting. I wonder what they're gonna show. I mean, hopefully it's interesting. Hopefully it's interesting. Good news. Good news. Yeah, I don't really know too much about this game. I do know a lot of people are spicing it up, like talking about it. Um, and for sure, if I were to compare this with Lost Sword, this game beats it by like a long shot by graphics, combat, probably even other stuff that I can't really like. I don't really know too for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like they do put more. They do put more work into this game. Not saying like more work means better game. It's just you can kind of tell that by putting more work, that also means like expectations is higher, in my opinion. Right, in my opinion. All right, that's it for I have to say for Chaos Zero Nightmare. Let's go to Goddess of Victory, Nikkei. So I have heard Raven today. I think it's today. Today is the last day, to grab Raven. And the Stellar Blade collab character. Where's she at? She's not here. Ooh, that's pretty hot. Okay, I got distracted. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Nikkei. I mean, they're definitely. Yeah, I think it's summer, so they're starting to sell some summer skins, which makes sense. Which makes sense. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, so pretty much, Stellar Blade. No, Nikkei got the victory. Collab with Stellar Blade. I pulled Eve already when she got released, and then I pulled Raven when she got released. Yeah. So also month of June, I also spent money. So I mean, how much money did I spend then? I would say probably 150. I'm guessing 150 on both Eve and Raven. Yeah. So that's where most of my that's why Pot of Gold was also expensive. Unfortunately, I did miss out on this girl. I forgot her name, but she's really hot. But it's okay. I feel like, in my opinion, Stellar Blade is very predatory. It's almost like I just want to keep swiping, so you keep pulling. Right? It's gonna cost a lot of money. Cost a lot of money. All right. Aside from that, I think we'll do one more, and then we can jump on to Gacha Gaming subreddit. Last one, we're gonna jump to. I guess we can just check out Wuthering Waves. I was thinking about Girls Frontline 2 as well. I did hear a little bit news of Girls Frontline 2, but at the same time, it wasn't enough. If there is more news, hopefully we catch it in the Gacha Gaming subreddit. Aside from that, Lupa comes out tomorrow. I did see this trailer, I think 2 days ago. Yeah. Well, I mean, or yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah, so I already know this, so we're not gonna watch. I don't think we're gonna be watching any trailers on stream today. Yeah, we're just gonna check out some of these stuff. This is Lupa's weapon, which we already caught a glimpse of, I think, when Cartetia came out. Yeah, Waterfall Mark, which I would prefer. I still prefer Lupa's weapon over Cartetia's, because Cartetia's weapon, it doesn't even look like a weapon anymore. It just looks like pretty much like, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, it's, you can't even tell if it's a sword or not, because it's so like special effects of it like covers the whole weapon. Yeah, so I am curious how Lupa is gonna work. For some reason, I have a feeling her kit might not. Well, how do I say this? Her kit might be kind of tricky to kind of like have a good flow of, or have like pretty. I don't know how to explain it. Technically, I'm just saying it might not be an easy kit to kind of use for like simple people. Like, I'm pretty simple, but I'm not that simple, right? Yeah, so hopefully she's fun to play. Fun to play and easy to learn. Yeah, hopefully she's not confusing. Like, who's a good example? Who is a good example in one of their waves that I wouldn't really recommend to a casual player? Brent? Yeah, Brent, I guess. Even though people keep saying he's really easy to play, I'm like, I don't know. I think he's a little more complicated than he looks. Yo, what's up, Shout Anime? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Picked up another Switch game on the way back from the gym. Pokemon Blue and Diamond. Oh, yeah, have fun with that game. That game is pretty much one of my favorite generations. Generation 4. Yeah, yeah, and especially since it's Brilliant Diamond, that's also my favorite. Well, at least legendary for Generation 4. Yeah, because Dialga has Roar of Time, which is pretty much a one-hit knockout Dragon Roar. Yeah, so yeah, have fun with the game. Have fun with the game. Hopefully you stream it or find a way to, stream it. And I kind of want to see your adventure if that's possible. Aside from that, yeah, have fun with Pokemon. I wonder who you're gonna choose as you started Pokemon 2. That's always the most interesting thing to start off your journey. But yeah, back to Wuthering Waves. Lupa comes out tomorrow. I am going to get her. For sure, I'm getting one copy of Lupa and one copy of her weapon, and probably get her to C2. But we'll have to see. Because if I don't like her combat, her playstyle, I'm probably just gonna get a one of each. Yeah. Yeah, aside from that, that is Lupa. That is Lupa. Alright. We should be done with the Twitter stuff. Why do I have this up here? Yep, so we're gonna go to Reddit. And we're gonna go to the Gacha Gaming Brain Rot. Alright, Gacha Gaming. Alright, let me move my cam so we can have a better view. Let's go to small cam. Okay, let's move myself over here. Alright. Good thing is they do have Switch 2s in stock at the store. Oh, you plan to get a Switch 2? Switch 2 is like $500, right? Well, if you have you have a reason to get Switch 2, then then that's good. But if you don't, then that's fine too. Yeah, at least as of the moment, in my opinion, there's not too much reason to have a Switch 2 unless you don't own a Switch at all. Then that makes sense. But yeah, but of course, people have their reasons, because that is like the newest console that's released. All right. Guys, Girls Frontline is collabing with Girls Frontline 2. Yeah, I wonder why. Okay, I see. Switch Lite, huh? Okay, yeah. Whenever I have time, I'll check it out. Yep, I'll check it out, Shadow. Maybe on the Switch 2, you do a Nuzlocke, which is even more entertaining. Right, more entertaining. Alright, so for Girls Frontline, collabing with Girls Frontline 2, to me, it just kind of smells like they don't have anyone to collab with. So they're just going to collab with what they got, right? Pretty much mix and matching their communities together to see if it kind of works out. Here's the thing. Usually, old gacha games, what do I consider old? 6 years ago? 7 years ago? Let's just say 6 years ago. So 6 years ago, or longer, I would say like they're a little bit too long. That going back to try them out, you're pretty much behind. You're pretty much playing catch up, right? And there's a chance if you spend money, yeah, it could have been money that's gone to a more newer gacha or gacha that's coming out soon, right? That you're kind of anticipating, waiting for. So that's the issue of if people go back to play Girls Frontline just because they have a collab with Girls Frontline 2, like if you plan to spend money, then hopefully like you make it work. Cause the thing is, older gachas, well, they do. I mean, not saying all of them, but they do have the feel of like, oh, like people have kind of moved on because the gacha genre is a very niche gacha with niche genre that new gachas are always coming out like better, better as in graphics, maybe even story, maybe even content, right? That outbeats the older gachas, right? Even if the older gachas they keep updating more and more content, right? Or even graphic style, right? For somehow like they can only do so much. Like they're limited. Okay, nice. All right, but aside from that, let's move on. This is Uma Musume. I don't really get that joke, but let's move on. Okay, tell me the funniest typos in your games. I'm not interested in that. Chaos Zero Nightmare first showcase coming soon. Yep, we saw this on Twitter. Cool, cool. Girls Frontline 2 crew deck update trailer. Crew deck update. 3D door. Oh, I think I kind of saw this. This has similarities to Snowbreak, I believe. Similarities, but I can't say for sure. But if they do copy the Snowbreak route, Girls Frontline 2 would be competing against Snowbreak, which would be very, well, is it a fair competition? Not really. Snowbreak is beating with their character. Well, it's hard to say. But I would say, like, if Girls Frontline 2 follow the Snowbreak route, then those two will be competing against each other. Since it does kind of seem like it, but I don't know. We'll see. The only issue I have with Girls Frontline 2 is that I was hoping the combat would be more, how would I say this? More interesting. More interesting, a little bit more complex than the simple, like, the simplicity of it. Of just, yeah, just spam their abilities. Play again. Alright. Oh, yeah! Oh, yes! The Gacha Revenue Monthly Report for June. Ooh. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So this is pretty much the monthly spending for all the gacha games, right? That they've kind of have they kind of report to everyone to kind of see. Now, obviously, it's not 1-to-1, so it's not exact numbers, but you can just give a rough estimate that it's around this. I am kind of curious where all the gacha games that I know of kind of like lands. Are they up in stocks, in money, or down, right? So first off, Solo Leveling Arise. This one's global, 49th place. It went down by 12. Ooh, yeah. 5 million from May to 2 million. Oh, what happened? What happened? I was playing Solo Leveling Arise, I think a couple of months ago. It was not a bad game. The only issue I kind of found with it was I don't know how they can make me spend money on the game. I guess that's the real question. Everything else in the game is pretty good, even though they keep shoving ads in your face to just buy. That's not too much of an issue. My issue is just they don't know how to kind of like pull your heartstrings to kind of spend money. Yeah. I mean, you could say they kind of played it more safe because they have the IP of Solo Leveling, right? So I'm like, I guess, you know, well, we'll see if they can kind of come up from here. Silver and Blood, Silver and Blood. It just came out not too long ago. It made for the first month. Well, it's not a full month, but whatever. 2,419,000. That's good. That's good. That's promising sign for a game that's released. Unlike Tribe 9, that well, I mean, Tribe 9 did good probably in the beginning too, but as months went by, like, yeesh. Sad, sad, sad for Tribe 9. But yeah, Silver and Blood. Hopefully this game kind of prosper, right? Kind of like stay like in the top 30s, top 20s. AFK Journey, 6 million in May to 2,500,000 in June. Probably because there's no girls. They didn't probably release any girls in in June. So that probably played part of it. No, actually, yeah, no, that's right. Because I think in April was the Fairy Tail collab. So no, in May. I don't know. I said April. In May, there was a Fairy Tail collab, which probably 200 or 300, and my money went to Natsu and Lucy for the collab. Yeah, because I maxed out those two like crazy. So yeah, so some of my money went into the 6 million in May. But yeah, June, I kept checking up on Twitter if there's any hot girls that's coming out. No, not really. I'm pretty sure there's probably one girl that came out, but she must have not been interesting for even me to remember. Girls Frontline 2. Ooh, I haven't really checked up on Girls Frontline 2 because I technically kind of dropped it. So I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, they definitely need to pick it up somehow. I don't know what they can kind of do aside from just copying other game modes from other gacha games, even though I didn't really want to say it that way, but that's the best way I can say it. Because one of my most memorable moments in Girls Frontline 2 was when I was playing the Nikkei somewhat event, it was Sabrina in a bikini, like shooting robots in a Nikkei type combat style. And there was also Vampire Slayer type of content in Girls Frontline 2. But I only played it for like one day. Yeah, at least that part of it. But yeah, good luck, Girls Frontline 2. What else is there? Oh, nothing. Oh my god. Oh, it's a restart. New. Yeah, because it just came out last month. 7,002,000 of that money was from me. Just kidding. This one's combined. Oh no, this one's combined. Pretty much global and China or like the East. 7 million. That's a strong start, but for some reason it's probably gonna go down next month because like what would you call it? Honeymoon phase is kind of over. People are kind of like done talking about it. Once you get the hang of the style or the combat or the gameplay of it, the loop of it, yeah, people will just be like, nah, it's probably not for me. Or they'd be like, oh, it is for me, but I spent too much money, like this idiot who spent $2,000 on the game, and is like, you know what? I'd rather just play other games that are more simpler, more comfy, right? Yeah. But for sure, I still want to play. I mean, I'm still gonna be playing it through a restart, like on the side, just to kind of see where I can kind of go with it. Although I hated it in the beginning, it did took me a while before I could kind of get things kicking into gear. Yeah. What else? I'm so surprised Cookie Run Kingdom is still making a lot of money. I swear. I'm free to play in Cookie Run Kingdom. I dropped it a long time ago, but yeah. I mean, I still kind of want to check up on it to see how it's going, and yeah, so far, it is a good brain dead game, right? Kind of have fun with cookie fighting in a kingdom. Uma Musume Pretty Derby combined 11 million. It's gone up. So far, I am free to play in Uma Musume Pretty Derby. I don't have any reasons to kind of pull because that pretty much the end game loop that I know of so far for playing it is just yeah, you just kind of go on a career path of each one of the girls to kind of like, I don't know, collect talents, collect trophies, all the stuff. Yeah, it's just a lot of like the looping stuff. I haven't really found a favorite, a favorite girl to kind of like try to hit legend. So far I've only made it to, I don't know, as far as I can. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep playing it probably off stream for a little bit before I kind of jump on stream. Yeah. Oh, pretty much technically what I'm saying is until I can find my number one, like, favorite waifu girl to kind of race, then I'll show it on stream and see how things kind of play out. Other than that, I still do like the game. Unfortunately, I do kind of wish there was a little bit more to it than just the career loop. Right. I mean, there's also the events and stuff too, but you're technically just doing the same thing over and over that I've experienced so far. Honkai Star Rail. Oh my gosh. Okay. 44 million. Who came out last month? No, who came out in May? Was that Castris? I thought, oh, maybe it might have been Castris. No, but I thought Castris was, no, it can't be Castris. Castris was, April, I think. Because Castris was the 1 million or 99 million. So, I don't remember who came out, but last month was what? The Cat Girl and the Healer. Pretty much those are the two units for Castris. And I guess people were thinking like, nah, Castris is done. We're gonna be getting Finan and the fake collab characters, right? Which is coming out this month. Finan is already out today, I believe. And I'm not getting him. I mean, pretty much I'm done with Honkai Star Rail. I even thought about going back to grab like Saber and Archer, which is the fake collab. But then I'm like, you know what? I'm not even playing. I don't even have any reads. Like, I don't have any like motive to even play the game. So I'm like, nah, no, I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Maybe one day we'll go back and check up on the game. Aside from that, yeah, I think I moved on. But yeah, next game, Goddess of Victory, Nikkei. Combined. Oh, you guys can't see it because my camera back the way. Oh, where's a good place to put my camera? I mean, I guess we can move it back. Oh, well, up here. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. Actually, we can just do it here. That's fine. Yeah, because I'm just covering it right here. All right. Sidetrack. Goddess of Victory, Nikkei. Combined. 21,950,000. So it went up. And it's probably because of the collab. The Stellar Blade collab. Yeah, that's the only reason. But I'm surprised. Okay, I'm trying to think. What came out in May then? Oh yeah, that girl. The girl that I mentioned. What was she? Let's take a look at her again. Yeah, because I missed out on her. If I knew, I think I would have, I might have grabbed her, but I'm not 100% sure too. Where's she at? Oh my gosh, yeah, this girl. Yeah. Yeah, she's the girl that came out right before the Stellar Blade collab. Yeah, so I missed out on it. And I'm like, dang it. But it's okay. Because I kind of want to stay away from Nikkei. Stay away from Nikkei. It's too predatory. Goddess of Victory Nikkei is too predatory. But yeah, good job, though, for going up. They went up 450. Zelda Zone Zero. This is because of Anniversary. Yeah, Anniversary, second season. They went up 8, no, 28 million. Can I believe that? Can I believe that? That's a little hard to believe in some cases because it's only Yishuan, but who else came up for the Yishuan? It was Hugo, right? No, yeah, Hugo? Hugo, and then Yishuan. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe that because Hugo is probably May. But Hugo might be catching the end, no, the beginning of June into Yishuan. So this is technically just all Yishuan and Jufufu, but I'm pretty sure a majority of it is like 90% of it is Yishuan. The only thing it's hard for me to believe is even if you were to get an M6 Yishuan, there's not that much content to user on to kind of be make it worth it, in my opinion. Because all I just do is deadly assault, notorious hunts, this farming. Like I don't know. Like I don't really do too much with an M6 Yishuan. All right, moving on. Wuthering Waves. Dang, Wuthering Waves Cartetia only made 19 million. I'm saying it like this is a bad thing. Kind of. So now I can understand some people might be saying, "Oh, because they're saving for a Lupa. They're saving for a Lupa." Now the funny thing is, yes, that's possible, but at the same time, I'm like, but this is the second resonator. Or second, what do you call it? Sentinel Resonator. Yeah, I was like, I forgot the name. Sentinel Resonator, which is Cartetia for the least. And usually they're like, they should be OP. Think of it, comparing it to like the Archon in Genshin, right? It's almost like if you missed an Archon from Genshin, like, well, you're gonna regret it for a while, unless you really, really just don't like them or just don't want them. Yeah, so I am a little curious why this is lower, like why it's not doubled, like in the 50 million or more. But at the same time, that's the only thing where even if people are saving for Lupa, it still doesn't make too much sense. It should be like in the 50. My opinion, it should be double. It should have been doubled. Yeah, because there's just so much content that came in 2.4 that I'm just like, there's no reason it should not be doubled. But at the same time, who knows? Like these are probably just from mobile, not like cross platform, like PC, PlayStation, all like stuff like that. I swear, who spends money in Pokemon TCG Pocket? I swear, dude. I play free to play, and I technically got like majority of the cards, right? And not only that too, unless because I haven't played it for like 4 months now, I would say. Unless they drastically change the gameplay like system, like I can't see any reason why people will play this. Now I understand it is a free game, but at the same time, like I don't know how you spend money on a game like this. It doesn't make any sense. I can't like I don't know. That's fine though. I'm not saying that I'm hating on it. I'm just saying to try to fathom the understanding of spending money on it. I'm like, you're just pulling cards. Like, unless I'm missing something, like I don't think there's any sleeve system or anything that you can just spend money on. Maybe there is, but even if there is, there shouldn't be that much options too, because mostly you just want to play cards. I don't know. It doesn't make too much sense. Oh, and last but not least, Genshin Impact. See, now Genshin Impact almost doubled their revenue. Right? It's what? Skirk and I just call her the chef girl because I keep it's hard to pronounce her name. Hard to pronounce her name. But the chef girl and then Skirk. Now the thing, wait, no. Was the chef girl now that I thought of it? Was it her? No, I thought there was someone else that came out, wasn't it? Let me double check. For some reason, I'm kind of doubting myself, but Skirk came out in 5.7, so Genshin Impact, Escoffier. That's her name, Escoffier. Genshin Impact 5.6. Oh, it is her. Oh, I see. So what happened was it was a rerun. Yeah, so the first half was 5.6 was Escoffier, the chef girl, and then the second half was I don't know, Kanish and the hell's her name? I forgot her name. But pretty much Kanish and the Lightning Archon, right? Yeah, the second banner. So that's what got me confused of, oh yeah, like there's no way it makes that much sense, but I don't know. Yeah, so pretty much Skirk. Technically, I could say this is June is all Skirk. Almost double the revenue, which is similar to something which I should have like. I wanted to see Wuthering Waves. Now, granted, these numbers could all be wrong, right? It's just a rough estimate, but at the same time too, I'm like, can I see Skirk? When I see Genshin hitting this number, I still believe there's more people that play Genshin than Wuthering Waves. So yes, I can see Genshin making more money, but I'm not technically I'm not complaining about Genshin here. I'm just complaining about Wuthering Waves being here. Yeah, it just seems odd. It just seems odd to me. Yeah. Okay, but that's it for the revenue report. So bye bye you. All right. Yeah. That's my take on it. Granted, I wanted to see where the hell Cat Fantasy is, because I still think that's an underrated game that people are missing out on. I mean, look, I'm just gooting to the cats. Okay, the cats are, the cats are pretty awesome in that game. You can now download Persona 5 X on iOS. Insane. Cool. Should I talk about this for a little bit? Sure. Persona 5, the Phantom X. I need to play a little bit more of it. My take on it as in the moment for how long I played it was I don't know, like I feel like how they set up the beginning of the game. Actually, is that? Yeah, I guess I'll just say it. The beginning of the game is really rough. It doesn't really ease the player into playing the game, like getting them hooked on to kind of like wanna explore more, wanna do more, wanna like pretty much you don't get the freedom in the game until like uh 3 hours in. Let's just say 3 hours in, and then you start to get the freedom of like check out the whatever content they give you or the store stuff or I don't know the bundles. I don't know, like a bunch of stuff, right? Even trying to pull for characters, like they even tell you if you pull you're gonna get spoiled, which I'm like that's fine, but at the same time it just kind of seems like it kind of like holds you back a little bit too. So yeah, so I can kind of see if casual people drops Persona 5 the Phantom X, I can kind of understand some of their reasons, right? Yeah, I can kind of understand because to me I'm like I kind of want to drop it too, but at the same time, I haven't gone far enough to kind of see if if I'm missing anything else to kind of give like a really solid like take on it before I drop it. But for sure, this will be a game I'm gonna be dropping. I was kind of hoping this is my first Persona game that I've ever played as well. Granted, I keep making fun of like if this is how Persona is like, why should I play all the other games, right? But I'm just using it as a joke. Yeah, we'll just have to see how it kind of goes. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just see. But I can kind of feel already. It's not for me. It's not really for me. Still, pull them, but it's kind of painful, not gonna lie. Alright, anyways. AFK journey state of the game. Oh, so this is... Are they explaining why AFK journey went down? Or is this a promo? The hell is this? Anyways, anniversary month incoming. Global soft pity situation in Persona 5 The Phantom X. What the hell is this about? Okay, I just want to skim through it and see if it has any sauce. Alright, first and foremost, I would like to start off by saying that all the global polls are purely based on anecdotal evidence collected online. Okay, so this is a stupid hypothesis testing shit. No value. Here's a good video from that summarizes what's going on. No value, no value. The 50-50 banner, which in other region has a hard pity at 80 polls and a soft pity kicks in at 71 to 79. Okay. And a 110 banner, which will guarantee 100% guarantee the said character at 110. Now that I thought of it, as of the moment that I can kind of recall from the limited characters, no, not limited, pretty much the SSR characters, the 5-star characters in this game, Persona 5 The Phantom X. In my opinion, they're all trash. Other than the girl. The girl's the only hot one. Other than that, I'm like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't give me much reasons to want to spend money or pull in the game. And because you have a character selector when you pull, because so far a lot of gacha games have been kind of doing that. I just pretty much picked her out of the 4 or out of the 5. And yeah, and since I got her, I'm like, I don't care about any of the other ones, even if they're strong or useful. Anyways, back to this. Yeah, this is just garbage. Yeah, no, like I don't see these as value at all. They're like to me, how I look at this, I was like, I look at this as like they're just trying to find a reason to let people know that don't criticize Persona 5 The Phantom X too harshly. Try to understand why what's going on. Which I'm like, dude, it's a gacha game. Like, if they don't know, granted, my opinion, but if they don't hook you in right away, set up the momentum right away, get you to have the freedom that you want right away, then pretty much the odds of people staying is very low because gacha game is a niche game. I've said this before. They're always trying to grab your attention, right? And if they fail to grab your attention, technically from the start, the odds of people staying long is really low. Unless you're a fan or a hardcore fan of the Persona series or something caught people's eye and they want to still give it a shot, then I don't know. Right. NTE containment test qualification notifications are now being sent out. So this is a test access. Cool. Pass. I mean, until more info comes out or more trailers or the release date and stuff, yeah, I'll look into it a little bit more. So far, I'm just like, I'm not really interested in test access, beta tests or whatever stuff like that. So does NTE look fun? Let's drink some water, since I totally forgot to drink water at the beginning of the stream. $80 degrees. It's 80 degrees in the basement. Wonder how hot outside is at the moment. Alright, so does NDE look fun? I haven't been watching CBT streaming that much. Anytime I tune in, it's usually time drilling into analyzing a specific feature or testing something. But without sitting and watching for hours, it is difficult to sense of the overall flow and fun factor of the game. Yeah, I kind of agree. I'll say sure, I agree. I agree on that take. So people who have actually been watching, does it look fun? What? What? Why would you ask? What? Are you more or less excited by what you have been seeing? Same fucking question. How technically impressive the game is, very, in my opinion, doesn't really matter. Does it look like something that will be a joy to play? That's kind of like what I was asking like last month when I kept looking at. Okay, you know what? Let's just look at some photos. So at least we have a general idea. All right. Neverness, Severness. Okay. Images. Actually, images might not work that well. We might have to go to videos. Okay, let's cut this. Let's go to YouTube. Um, sure. All right. So let's go with this. All right. Gameplay. All right. So actually, we can just mute it. Yeah. Well, we just let it play. So here's the thing. What? Okay. What here am I like? Do I see that interests me in wanting to play the game? Okay. Right now, she's probably on story mode, trying to run away from this red thing that's kind of taking over the tower, whatever. And then there's like all this cool stuff that's shifting that can affect. So here's the thing. It's like these are cool. Like sure, they're cool. You can do this. So far I've not seen many other games do this. Like Wua, Genshin. Well, at least yeah, Genshin. Girls from Line 2. I don't know. Like I don't like. Here's the thing. It's like it's cool that they have these stuff, right? But the thing is, they don't really immerse. They don't. It doesn't immerse me into saying this is why this NTE is fun. It's great. It's gonna be exciting to kind of get in there and like pump it, pump it, pump it. You know, like play. I like that's the thing where I'm like, I think they're focusing too much on the environmental aspect, the stuff like that. They need to focus more on the immersion. Yeah, immersion and like the situation, right, and stuff like that. Because the thing is, it looks like as if she's trying to run from whatever the heck is going on, and the whole area is moving. Like I'm just saying it as it is, right? I'm just like I don't know what the heck is going on, but as of the moment, that's just how I'm taking it. It's not grabbing. Technically, what I'm saying is it's not grabbing my attention, even though so much is happening, right? Like you don't have to know how it got there. Like just watching it from there on, you can kind of get the idea of what they're doing, why they're doing that, where they need to go, or what they're trying to achieve. This is combat, right? We're not gonna show too much of it because in a way this is kind of like spoiler. Oh, that's pretty hot. Oh man, but that could have lasted like another second and a half. I would say. Cause that was like almost perfect, right? Let's watch it again. Yeah, like a second and a half. If that ending lasted a second and a half, I think that would have been a really awesome ultimate. But it cut off a little bit too short. I would have liked it more. Now the thing is, would it have mattered? Not really. But the thing is, you want when you if you pull for these characters or if you have these characters, you want to make your effort worth it, right? When watching their ultimate, because that's the best showcase of the characters' abilities or the character model and stuff like that. Wait. Oh. Ooh, that could be an issue. I don't know if that could be an issue or not. So watch this, watch this. Let me see if I can kind of go back. So watch this. Yeah, so when they swap, unless Wuwa does this too. No, I don't think Wuwa does this though. Not that I recall. The camera fixate, right? The camera fixate, like it changes to the character, to just pull that like outro, right? Yeah, because for sure that's an outro. Yeah, so watch. We're gonna watch it again. Yep, and they swapped, and then it switched to the little girl, and she does outro. So the camera pans in, so to make sure that you see the outro ability. And I'm like, that could be annoying. Yeah, that could be. I mean, that's. I mean, who knows? Maybe it might work, maybe it might not. But I feel like that is something that people need to kind of nitpick on. Because in some cases that could affect your like rotation or like camera angling or whatever like that, right? Okay, so that's it for that. Let's kind of skip around a little bit. We're not gonna spend too long here. Isn't this the endless maze, endless dungeon from Demon Slayer, right? Or maybe it's a inspiration of it, right? That's what I feel. I mean, granted, maybe Demon Slayer copied it from somewhere else, right? But at the same time, like this is the endless maze, right? From Demon Slayer, I swear. Wow, it looks very similar. um, yeah, was one thing I do like about NTE is some of their characters are really hot, like this one. Yeah, I really like this character's model. See here, okay, so here's the thing. Can you guys guess what I'm about to say? Right? Okay, so what I'm about to say is okay, so focusing on the details of this. Now, I don't know what this is. Now, if this is her house, because I know that there's a housing system in this game, then I'm like, okay, you're off the hook. That's fine. But if this is not her house and this is just somewhere in the game that doesn't really matter, then which kind of looks like it is, then yeah, like paying attention to detail like this, it almost feels like it's not really useful resources. Okay, so let's check again. I mean, like I said, it could be a housing system where like it's actually her house or one of her houses, but at the same time, like okay, so it's not. So it's pretty much like a band place. Okay, how about this? I'll take it back. I'll say it's fine to have in the game, but I don't see too much reasons to have it. Cause this is fine. I like this. This is fine. This could be a mission, side mission, whatever. Right? This is fine. But at the same time, just adding extra stuff, I don't know. I feel like it loses points there. And that's the thing is, sometimes you want to put resources into stuff that matters for the player, right? Like, look, even this character model, this guy, like, is not the best. But granted, like, it's a gacha game. Like, you could do so much. You don't want to spend too much resources on him, right? If he doesn't really matter. Um, yeah, this is an observation. Yeah, see, like, this is fine. I like this. This is something. This is something. But it's not because so the main point that I'm trying to get across is so far none of these are really drawing me in to want to play the game, right? Like I am gonna play the game, but it's not selling it to me that I'm excited to wanting to try out this game. What are they missing? Like I'm not too sure what they're missing that makes me want to say I am excited to try out this game, to play this game. Okay, wait. Let's watch that again. Let's see if the camera pans again when they swap. It did. Yeah, the camera panned again. So for some reason, so far that we've seen, this character always pans the camera in front of her like this, so that we can see her ability trigger. Yeah, I don't know. Something's wrong. Something's off of it. Unless it's a hands-on thing where you have to play it yourself. Something's off of it. Okay, I think we've seen enough. I don't really want to go through like everything, but so far I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. It might just be a niche thing where it might not be for me. I don't see anything that's valuable for me, but for someone else, maybe it's for them. Maybe it's perfect for them. Yeah, but that's it. That's it. So to answer the question from Reddit from this person, so does NTA look fun? I'm like, it's something. It's something. I don't see it like being like dropping the ball, but at the same time, I do kind of see them like using resources where they're kind of overdoing it. Like they don't really need to. They could focus it on polishing or use it on something else or something. Yeah, something to improve the game. I don't know. All right, let's check out the comments. Can't really form an opinion just watching. I'm gonna try the game when it comes out. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like so far, that's like my honest take. I agree with this person. We might just have to have a hands on, and for some reason, if my hands on experience is gonna be the same as my, you know, opinion that I just gave like a minute ago, then I'm like, ooh, they dropped the ball big time. They dropped the ball big time. It seemed fun, but I just wonder how the vehicle physics would change due to the weather. If they would actually change significantly depending on the weather, it would be awesome. No, what the fuck? Alright, hold on. That guy, that comment got me so mad, my back started to itch. So I'm going to scratch my back for a second here. Okay, so here's the thing. This person, this person just commented, yeah, vehicle physics with weather gives it like if it works, I'm gonna give it like an A plus. I'm like, look, as of the moment, the vehicle stuff, I don't really care too much. I to some cases, I kind of question why is it even there. Is it there just to be there so we can kind of do something? I don't know, but we'll have to see. So far, I'm just like, if they're happy for the vehicle, then maybe that's a game for them. But to me, I'm like, you need to sell the game harder than that, more than just vehicle stuff. Okay, let's go next. Okay, let's go next. Dude, what kind of comments? What kind of comments are these? Okay, first, no. No. What makes me not want to play are the character design. In my eyes, they look... Motherfucker, you just have fucking bad taste. Okay, this is the last one. Picture is bothering me. This is the last one. Really looks... Okay, I said that opposite. Okay, start over. Looks really fun, but also needs a lot of work. Car seems really jank to drive. Police system is kind of whack, and police cars are on crack half the time. And there's general Hata junk moments. Hata is, I think, the game developers or the game company, game studio. Hata junk moments every now and then. Haven't seen any of the stories, so I don't know about that, but I heard it's pretty good. My only worry is how much content the city will have before we enter repetitive side content loops. Yeah, I agree on that. How many side quests, unique interactions, etc. This person is kinda base. Sure. Yeah, I guess I do agree majority of it. Um, wrong. Okay. Yeah. I yeah, I guess. I agree on like 85% of it. But at the same time, they're kind of saying something I feel like it doesn't really matter too much. Right? At least in my eyes, I'm like, it's not too much of the focal points. Those are just like the small stuff. Alright, that's it. We spent enough time here. Let's move on to next. This chapter intro almost made the game end of Sovas. The hell's going on? Mormon? I don't know. It didn't really say anything. This month is going to be hell for spenders. Dude, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna quickly skim through it. Nah, pass. It's not. Yeah, you guys better fucking vote it to negative. It's fucking trash. Bad post. Top post too, by the way, guys. That's a top post. Alright. Silver and Blood preload is now available, including PC clients. This was 7 days ago, so that makes sense. What's her name? I think her name is Transcendent Amy, if I recall. Yeah. I think she's one of like the church people. The church fighters. Yeah. Silver and Blood. Silver and Blood. Not a bad game. Not a bad game. Snowbreak 7th anniversary broadcast date on June 26th. I mean, it's Snowbreak. They know how to make their money. Marvel Mystic Mayhem. So this was supposed to be the other game that I thought of trying out, but I'm like, I don't know. It's technically AFK Journey combat, but with Marvel characters. Are there any really hot girls in Marvel Mystic Mayhem? Oh no, they have it right there. All right. Let's just do tier list and see if they have anything. All right. Emma Frost, Scarlet Witch, Lady Bullseye. Okay, we need better pictures. Better pictures, please. Okay, those are technically the same picture, but just bigger. Or just bigger. Are there really like okay, how about video? Let's do best and worst. Guess. Oh man, you didn't show the characters? Damn it. Let's click this one. Okay, you're showing the characters. Anyone? You know what? It's a pass. It's a pass. Yeah, good luck. Good luck surviving the gacha genre. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, good luck surviving. Alright, next. Okay, this looks very familiar. Like as if we already passed this already. Yeah, we sure did. Oh. Oh. Why Ash Echoes is not popular? Not popular. I don't know what Ash Echo is. Let's check it out real quick before we give a take on this. Now the thing is, why do I care about this topic? We'll see in a couple of seconds. Is it Ash Echoes of the Past? Oh, I spelled Ash wrong for some reason. Okay, Ash Echoes. Images. All right, let's look at gameplay. That looks confusing. Is that turn-based? Or is it AFK journey based? Or what the hell? What the hell is even going on? Like, it's hard to see what the heck is going on. Like, maybe that's a reason why people are not really that like interested in it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping you guys can kind of see it too. It looks very AFK journey like type combat. At least to some degree. When did it come out? It doesn't say the dates. Publisher, Neocraft Limited, platforms, developer, Neocraft Limited. Release date. Last year of October 10th. Okay. So official global release for Ash is November 13th. Okay. What's my take on it? My take on it is I think okay, just straight up what I'm looking at of the combat. I think the combat is what's doing, like, digging it in. Now, granted, there might be more to it, but my take is the combat should be one of the reasons that people are not drawn to it. I mean, the art style kind of gives it away too, that it might play part of it as well. But so far, I think the combat probably plays most of it. Because just look at the combat. It has similar feel to AFK Journey. What else? I don't know. Stuff like that. Like, the thing is, when you look at a combat, like an image, you should be able to kind of get a glimpse or idea of what's going on. Right. It's just, I don't know, just look at this photo, this image. I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Right, I don't know. Maybe did a blast against the boss, and I don't know. Yeah, so just like that, you need. Okay, let's just use an example. Let's just do Silver and Blood. Requiem, right? All right, now let's check out combat here. Any combat? That's not combat. That's gameplay. Sure. It might show some combat down here. Dang, I thought I just saw it. Okay, let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Because I know I just saw combat. Okay, here. Alright, like this. Right? This is like pretty much the beginning of the game. Right? Combat. You know exactly what's going on. You see the main guy took a swing at the soldiers or whatever, and then you see his companions, which is the good guys, yeah, in the back just attacking with range abilities. Look at that. Straightforward. Simple, straightforward. You can see the numbers. Or you can see the numbers pop up. Yeah. Straightforward, clean, like that. Right. Not that confusing shit that Ash Echoes does. And that's what I'm saying. Now, granted, it might be for other people. But to ask the question why Ash Echoes is not that popular, it's not popular at all, actually, is because, I don't know. Like, just look at it, just do quick research, and people can have a feel of, I don't know. It just, something just doesn't feel right. So if they don't feel right, they're not going to try to touch it. They'll get experience with it. They might not, know what's going on, and they're just going to, like, skip. Obviously, they're not going to get a bad take about it. But still, it's, they, like, you're in the gacha genre. You need to make it make sense. You need to make it work, or else you're going to be forgotten. This game came out, last year, the end of last year, October, November. So yeah, that's pretty sad. All right, spending too much time kind of talk about this. We're just gonna go through this one fast and see what the hell people are gonna say. Hopefully, they kind of echo what I'm saying, or at least something close to it. But it's yeah, I don't know. All right, it has great. It has a great story and great animations. You got it. It's like saying Donald Trump. Not you know. Let's not go political. Let's just say that's it. That's so okay. Here's the thing. This is this person's opinion, right? And they're just stating it has a great story and great animations. Now, the thing is, when you settle an opinion like this, you need receipts. You need receipts. You need proof. You need examples. You need something, right? Because by saying something out of nothing, it hurts it. You're devaluating more. Like the viewers, the readers are devaluating more because it doesn't have any ground to stand on, right? Just because you say something doesn't mean it's true. It's almost like you're trying to sell the game. You're trying to sell Ash Echoes, right? All right, okay. I just read the first four words and I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, this is gonna be a doozy, everyone. It's gonna be a doozy. Strap in. Prologue can be confusing, but other chapters are peak. The fuck? Especially from chapter 2 onwards. It also has good voice acting, which makes characters feel alive and connected, and the game does a great job of giving each character their spotlight. The game's cutscenes and animations are peak cinema. So what did I understand from reading this? Yeah, the game's okay. Like it passes as a gacha game. That's all I read. That's all I read. You know, all these words and they didn't say shit. Diverse character design and equal gender ratio. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Like if you care about this, you should quit gacha games. If you bring this up, you should quit gacha games. Now, obviously, I'll explain myself. If you okay, diverse character designs and equal gender ratio. So pretty much they're saying each character stands out by themselves. They don't look similar to any other characters. And also there's a 50-50 of gender ratio, male to female. It's like, okay, now tell me, why should I give a fuck about that? How does that give a fuck? And then if, you know, and pretty much some people will be saying, oh, because there could be one side for Gooners and the other side for Goonies, right? It's like, but who fucking cares? like that does not, what does that have to do with anything? That doesn't do everything. Technically what I'm saying is if they really want to min-max the game to make it good, they need to make sure they hit the type of audience to make the game grow, evolve. People can kind of do word of mouth, sell the game for itself. This person is doing a fucking bad job at word of mouthing, selling it to people. Like so far, all I've read, all I've just learned was, yeah, it's a good enough game. Like I don't know why people aren't giving it a shot. I'm like, because you haven't even said nothing. All right. The characters design are interesting. I need a drink of water. Okay. You just wrote the diverse character designs and equal gender ratio, and then you just said the character design are interesting. The fuck does that mean? Right? It's just like, yeah, that person looks likable. Oh my gosh, dude. The game isn't shy of making goofy and fun characters like a guy throwing mailboxes at enemies or a girl dancing on stage in the middle of battle. I just read nothing. I just read nothing. The game has a balanced design structure of good design and decent fan service. Okay, let's keep going. Ash Echoes is also one of the games that has an equal gender ratio character. You just fucking set it up here. You don't need to mention this again. At least if you do, cut it like in a fourth. Cut it by a fourth. And devs have promised it will stay that way. Despite low revenue, the devs being true to the promise. Okay, we're almost done. We're gonna go through gameplay and see how many brain cells we're gonna lose after we finish the gameplay part. Oh, okay. The gameplay is kind of unique, but it's just my opinion because it's mixed between idle RPG and turret defense and character elements and ability synergies and each other to create elemental effect. Well, you got the elemental effect part, like correct, because I can't tell what the hell's going on. Look at the images, right, on Google. Example, if a water element character creates a water puddle, then a lightning character hits it, it will electrocute the enemies. The game also requires strategy. You can't just autoplay win everything. This makes it worse. You may think this makes it better, but this makes it worse. If I have to explain, I'll explain, but we'll see. We'll see if I'm gonna need to. So why is the game not popular? Because you fucking suck at selling the game. I probably could sell it better than what the fuck you wrote. Now, granted, this person might have just turned 18, got this account, on Reddit, and just wanted to try to sell the game. Who knows? But still, I believe an 18 can write better than this. In my honest opinion, this is an underrated gem, and y'all should really give it a try. Okay, let's fucking see it. We got the time. Let's check it out. I'm just a little pissed because what the fuck they're saying has no fucking value at all, and I really want to see if what the fuck they're saying matches what the fucking game is there. Okay, let's do it. Alright, let's just do... Okay, so this is 8 months ago, 9 months ago. Echoes gameplay. Okay, let's just do this. Alright, we're gonna mute it. So I'm watching the video from Gacha. So I'll just... Alright, so do this. Alright, post it in the comments. Everyone knows where I'm getting this video from. Alright. Remember, we gotta judge fucking everything. So this is pretty much like a reaction, right? Well, I'm just gonna skip through it here and there. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. Let's just do it in this format because it's getting a little annoying. This is pretty much the beginning of the game. God damn, we might have to go full screen after all. Okay, so far it's not in English. Okay, so that is one thing to kind of point out. Okay, so now it's kind of doing a type of style, like... let me lower a little bit more. I was going to say, what the hell is that game? Limits Company? I'm not 100% too sure because I've never played Limits Company. Okay, we'll see where this kind of leads up to. So that Shiki just came out of nowhere. Now her face animation is like that. So here's the thing. Let's kind of get it. Okay, so this face animation. How would I put this? Is there? Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a waste of a face animation, especially in this type of style, or just like floating animation like this. It would have worked better if it was like 3D instead. 2D like this, it's not really worth it. Those little touches, people might like it. In my opinion, I feel like it's a waste of animation. Just move on, right? Say use it for something else. Now I can understand. Can I get motherfucker? Okay, just gotta do it the hard way. Okay, so if they do the face animation on characters like here, where they're kind of off screen, right? Then I guess I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would be more acceptable. Yeah, I guess it would be more acceptable. More like they're reacting to whatever's happening on the screen, which would make sense. Other than the screen is also reacting to some extent. I don't know. Okay, let's start fucking skipping. Wait. This is really bad. Okay. Skip. This is the first 10 minutes of the game, and I could even say nothing happened. So now this is 3D. Unless this is like the trailer, the trailer of the game. We gotta sit through this. We gotta try to see if that Reddit person is having some fucking sauce, because they're claiming, why is this game not fucking popular? That's too much. That's too much on the character. And yet, okay. They're not wrong that each character has their unique design. They're just wrong that the fucking character can't sell. Because there's nothing to fucking... No reason, like, well, would you pull for this character? Maybe this character is the main character. Who fucking knows? Right? Would you pull for this character? Who knows? Maybe it's a SR. 4-star. Would you pull for this character? This character is probably a 5-star. Like, this girl probably... But there's nothing interesting about this character or why you should pull. Like, every when you look at it, she doesn't fucking make any sense. Especially standing on the I don't know, standing on here, the pavement here. I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? And then this character up here, he's a little bit too far to kind of recognize. So it's like, would you even pull for a character like that too? It doesn't even make sense, right? Because that's the thing. The whole goal is to sell the game to the players. What the fuck is going on? Unless this is PvP. Unless this game has PvP or something. But it doesn't fucking make sense. Oh look, it's magical girl. Can summon water. Sailor Moon? The fuck is going on? Boring. So fucking boring. Boring. Alright, combat! Victory! Okay, let's see how they start combat. Oh my gosh. How far do I have to go back? Okay, so this seems like it's a start. Okay, so this is a start. Okay, so this is where they introduced the combat. Okay, so I mean, I'm pretty sure there might have been combat back here somewhere. Ooh. Yeah, there was combat back here somewhere, but this is more like the whole team. Okay, let's see what happens here. Wait, what the hell just happened? They just spawned out of... Oh, so those are good guys. I guess I can kind of start... I guess I can kind of see the tower defense part. But... if you're doing... Oh... I'm pretty sure they're trying to protect the beacon over here. Whatever the hell that is. Behind them. Behind the girls. And then this is why you don't want to autoplay if you want to... I mean, but you can semi-autoplay. So it doesn't even make too much sense. Okay, they threw a clipboard. Why are they moving the target? Why are they moving the characters? I think we've seen enough. It's 0, right? Yeah, it better be fucking 0. Okay, alright, here's the thing. It's lazy. It's lazy, Gacha. That's the best I can say. I would say... I guess I'll still stick to what I was saying. The combat is what hurts it the most. Yeah. If I were to give a rating of how much, probably 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I think the combat is one of the worst thing that hurts the game. The intro of the cutscene styles or whatever, animation style, I'm like, it's fine to some extent. It doesn't hurt it that much, but they would be limited to how they tell a story and stuff. I didn't really give a shit about how they tell a story or whatever. In fact, the intro it kind of like disappointed me how they introduced the players into the game. Yeah, so I'm like, and it just came out last year, the end of last year, by the way, so they had plenty of time to kind of change it up. So I'm like, there's just too many wrong with it that I'm just like, yeah, no wonder why people don't give a shit about Ash of Echo. No, Ash Echoes, right? It just seems like it's a cheap gacha game that they just threw together to see if it can work. I'll give it props that they tried something, but it's not enough to... it's not enough to even make it probably like top 100, right? Or like top 75. In my opinion, that's my take on it. Good luck if you spend money on a game like that. I didn't even see like the pull screens and all the other stuff, right? Alright, let's check out the comments. I don't know about the game, but it is a little sus how you didn't mention anything at all about how good or bad the game is. Yeah, right? I wonder why. Okay, let's check. The fuck? Oh, okay. Is that OP? Yeah, that's OP. It says OP right there. It's good, but depends. It's niche genre, so it's all... These are just... It's so important. Motherfucker, you said it didn't fucking say anything! What the hell? You didn't fucking say anything at all. I'm just like, come on, man. I'm just like, dude, like you need to stop fucking being on the fence and just fucking say what the fuck you want to say. Like, come on, come on. Everyone's like, we're not dumb. We're gacha game players. Gacha game play like you don't need to fucking sugarcoat it. Maybe this is a fucking dev. Who knows? Maybe this is a fucking dev, or maybe it's a paid actor, right? Paid actor. Like, what the fuck? Being niche answers your own question. That's true too. All right, let's quickly read this one. See if it has any sauce. I played Ash Echoes on release. It was one of my most anticipated gacha of that time. It comes out, looked great, but then the character skills made no sense to me. Wow, haven't I figured that out? I can't get into a game where if I read the character skills, I can't understand it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. And the thing too is, okay, even if you read it and you don't understand it, if you play it, if you use it, you like it's supposed to have a flow to make you understand how to use that character in a certain way, right? Because sometimes even I'm lazy at reading, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just feel out the character if their skills or their attacks or whatever make any sense, right? And then you can kind of get a gauge on understanding how to use a character. But if you can't understand what the hell is going on, or like what the hell the character is even supposed to do, then that's already bad design. Someone is living my dream. They were streaming such light gameplay from a mounted phone. Oh, yeah, that sounds very interesting, Shadow. That sounds very interesting. Very, I mean, yeah. I don't think I've seen that before. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, so I'm right here. It uses a lot of term without explaining what the term does. Wow, I caught it. I caught it. If you create a game, no, I mean, no, everyone can smell this game a mile away. Cheap, like they just want to do quick cash grab, put whatever together to try to make sense of it, and just push it out and try to make money. Like, yeah, like now for sure there are a lot of gotchas. There are a lot of gotcha companies that do this. They just pump out a bunch of gotchas and see which one sticks, and then the one that sticks, they're just gonna pour more money into it and drop the rest, right? And Ash Echoes is probably one of them that like that it didn't work, so they're just gonna drop it, which is really sad. Oh, the link that I post is just the YouTube video that I reacted to about the gameplay of Ash Echoes, which is a gacha game that came out the end of last year. That even I haven't heard of it because it was so bad. Like it was so bad. Like it was a good thing that like I didn't hear of it. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of like put credit to where it's due because I don't want to react to something where like where like the other person's hard work putting it onto a YouTube video. Oh man, that's negative 100. Hey, let me help. Negative 101. Okay, so for me, it quickly became putting a team together and throwing them in battle, having no clue what you're doing, just hoping they're geared up enough to overcome the enemies. True. If gachas do that, that's a bad sign. Well, guess gotta gear do more for 100% putting on money, although I think I spent $5 or whatever the amount for the monthly thing in the shop. Ooh, you spend money on a free game that you don't even understand and like? Oof, that's really bad. Okay, edit. Was reading comments below and it reminded me that roguelike mode, which is one of the main mode of this game, that has several stats and no explanation whatsoever what they do. Just running blind, let the number gets bigger, making confusing choices, and hoping that it ends well. Okay. I think I lost enough brain cells reading this. We should get out of here before I snap. Alright, yeah, so technically this is a top post Like I think a few days ago, pretty much just yesterday. Yeah, and it's still here, which is really bad. Yeah, so to kind of give you the answer, Ash of Echoes is one of those throwaway gachas that gacha companies just make just to see if it would hit it big. Yeah, so this now the thing is you can have high hopes for a gacha that's failing, but don't try to like they probably knew the answer before they even posted this on the Gacha gaming subreddit. Or maybe they're just a fucking troll, right? Who knows? Who knows? But either way, if that doesn't answer your question, then there it is, right? Alright, I think that's pretty much it. We don't have anything else, right? Isn't this just Mecha Break? Isn't this just Mecha Break? Let me double check quick. It looks like Mecha Break, but if it's not Mecha Break, I'm like, I don't know. Mecha Rashi? It says Mecha Rashi lawsuit. What the hell? Alright, anyways. What the hell is Mecha Rashi? Release date? July 31st. A beta test will also be held on July 3rd to 7th. Okay. Let's check images. Alright, so this is Mecha Rashi. Wait, never mind. It's not Mecha Break. It's not Mecha Break. Unfortunately, I am not a mecha type person. So even if this game is somehow good, I don't think I would play it. Yeah, I'm not really a mecha person. Yeah. I don't really see anything wrong with it. But I mean, technically, I guess I can kind of see some stuff. But at the same time, because it's not really my type of game, I don't really want to like really give a take on it. Other than that, other than just saying it's just not for me. Oh, okay. All right. I just want to see if there's anything left to check. Me, when my two most anticipated games came out on the same day. Yeah, these two games came out on the same day, which is Persona 5 Phantom X and Uma Musume Pretty Dirty. Pretty Derby. Yeah. You can pretty much play both in the same day. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. What's the reason you bailed on the Gacha game you played the longest? Um, I'm guessing if I were to, name one, I would say Honkai Star Rail. I guess I played that the longest ever since it came out. My reasoning is because, first, I'm not really a turn-based type player. But I still gave it a chance because the story was pretty interesting. The girls are pretty hot in a way, and like it was a pretty lighthearted story too, where it has some comedy moments and some interesting way to kind of um open the world. But eventually it started to get more complex and more like grindy in a way. So yeah, so I'm like, it started losing its flair from the beginning. So I'm like, you know what? It doesn't feel the same anymore. Yeah, so I'm like, it's probably not for me. Maybe they're going towards a different type of audience. So that's why I kind of dropped it. So pretty much I dropped it. I dropped it pretty much 4 months ago. I would say February. No, even January. I would say. Yeah, even from January. Now, what I mean by dropped is I stopped logging in to kind of play. I did pull for some characters that came out, but just to kind of like check them out. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I'm completely done with it. Yeah, because I'm not going back for the fake collab, which is coming out near the end of this month. And yeah, I'm not pulling for Finan. Yeah, which he just came out today. So I'm like, that's my reasoning why I bailed out. All right, aside from that, we should be done. We're like 2 hours, 2 hours into stream, and we didn't even start gaming yet, which is completely fine. We won't have too much time to game today, but that's okay. Uh, okay, I was thinking I did order stuff. I think it was at 8. Yeah. All right, so let's end this and let's play some games. Let's see. The first one. Okay, there is one I was kind of curious about. Oh, so it's right here. Let's go with Silver and Blood. I do kind of want to go Silver and Blood just for the heck of it, but I did want to do the ZZZ assault thingy and what do you call it? Assault and what the hell? Oh my gosh, I can't recall at the moment. Oh my gosh, you know what? It's easy. Let's do easy. That's the best way I can say it. Okay, so let me change the category, and then I gotta go use the bathroom. All right, so we're gonna go. Let's cut this. Okay, we're gonna go to ZZZ. Well, I'll just spell it all out. Zenless. No, let's do ZZ. That's fine. ZZZ. Shinyu. Defense. No. Killing Shinyu defense. And new Shinyu defense. Killing Shinyu defense today. Let's just say that. Copy. Z. Lish. Zone 0. I really need to go use the bathroom. Zoneless. Zone 0. That's it for this. Okay, we're gonna go to you. We're gonna start up the game. Zenless. Zenless. Zone 0. And last but not least, this one over here. Zenless. Add it. Zenless. Zone 0. Done. Okay. Save. And I'll be back. I really have to go.
Janice Quarter, a premier shopping destination. Discover style, adventure, and endless energy. Everything you're looking for. is here.
Right. Okay, so let's get on to it. Let's check out what's happening in ZZZ. Let's move the cam over here. All right. And Ethereal Restart is still running on the side. All right, while we're here, take up some water. Take up some water. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing the regular daily stuff, right? Okay, we're gonna collect some stuff. This is due in 12 days. Nice. Read stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go coffee. Regular usual. Last thing we did on ZZZ was, I think we were just grinding for disc, right? And trying to level up Jufufu. Yeah. Which I think we got her to, I think, high enough level. High enough upgrade at the moment. Granted, we still need more, but we'll see how things gonna turn out. Because for some reason, I don't really feel her usefulness to some extent. Even though I have M6 Yishuan.
Caffeine on a lazy afternoon.
Hey, caffeine, yes, I drank a bunch of caffeine. Battery.
Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
I wonder who's the next character that's coming out for ZZZ. I think we gotta wait for the special program, because I think Jufufu was the last one. 3,000, nice. And then last but not least, video store. Let's see how, I think Nicole, let's see how Nicole did being a employee for us. All right. Never mind. It was you. It was you, Yan. She did great. Go Nikomata. All right. Daily's done. Woohoo! Redo weekly. Nice. Alright, so let's go with Battle Pass first. Oh, I guess I bought the Battle Pass. I don't remember about a Battle Pass, but I guess. I mean, I guess it helped out with the polls. That's what I'm assuming. Okay. F1. Check out the events. Alright, as everyone can tell, I do not touch the events. This week's task force, Hollow Zero Phantom Path. Deadly Assault. We might try this as well. But if we have the time. Aside from that, let's check out our characters. Do Fufu in them. Okay, so check out your skills. I mean, she's practically there, right? I mean, I might as well just do this. Yeah. Ah, shoot. I misclicked. I'm too lazy to grind, so I might as well. Yeah, that's fine. And then skill, or I think it's just basic attack, right? Basic attack is what I'm looking for mostly. Yeah, because I'm too lazy to grind. Okay. And then next should be this. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. I'm broke. I'm broke. Okay, let's check out Jufufu. Yeah, Jufufu has, like, nothing. Will this matter? Ah, this does matter to some extent. Yeah, unfortunately, she's not, yeah, her skills and stuff are not really up to par. I think she's still 50. Yeah, almost 60. I don't have enough stuff to get her to...
Fufu's here.
Yeah, to get her to the right staff. Right staff. F3. Let's check what we unlocked. We've unlocked level 42. Wow. Alright, let's check what's in the store. Maybe we might be able to buy some moolah in the store. Bundle shop? Wait. No moolah? No money? So this is 980. Dude, that's like no money. I mean, that helps us with Ether, Master Component, and Prototype Seal. Nope. Nope. Man. We really just have to farm for it, huh? How much Ether battery do I have? I have 4. Okay, okay. You know what? Since we're here, can we do... Oh, yes. We got some pulls, baby. We got some pulls. It reset it. This is what I was kind of hoping for. Bang Buck as well. We don't have any for Bang Bucks. Alright, we'll do some pulls. Since we're here. We can try to get a Jufufu. By getting one more copy of Jufufu would really help. We are 58 searches before Jufufu, let's just say. Let's see if we get her early. We got 10 pulls right here, right now. Come on. Come on. Jufufu. Jufufu. Come on. Dang. Oh, we got 3 A's. I'll take it. Is 3 A's, is 3A a pull? I think so. 3 is like probably like 3 pulls. Oh, I guess they're right. 3 pulls. Nice. Alright. We have 4 pulls. Here we go. Now, do I really want Jufufu? It'll be nice to get a, I guess, a C1 or an M1, I mean. Okay, this is the 4 pull. Oh, we got an A! We got Corin! Come on, come on, come on! Dang! Aren't we a soft pity? We technically are. Okay, last pull. Let's make it count. Let's make it count. Dang, that sucks. We got a B. B for better luck next time. Why did I do that? Oh yeah, we did that for money. We didn't get any money. That's okay. Okay, let's move out. Let's move out. So, first thing we're gonna do is we need money before we go to Shinyu defense. So we gotta go to HIA, and then we're gonna go visit this cutie. Go visit this cutie. Actually, you know what?
Did you come?
Should we just get her? Should we just get her? Yeah, should we just get her? Yeah, increases crit rate by 12 and she immediately gains 100 might. When Jufu gains Fufu chain attack hits an enemy when the target is stunned, the target is stunned multiplier. Yeah, but that only means if she just keeps going though. And that's a chain attack. Yeah, pouring money into this just to get her. Because the thing that I just care more about, because I don't really care about these two. I also really care about the 100 might, right? Because when entering combat, she gets to 100 might. Now, the thing is, well, it's just 100 might. How big of a difference that is, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty big difference.
Today's reading is Be a Hero.
Alright. Well, we have one issue. If I do plan to pull on her. The issue is... search history? Hello? Alright, the issue is... I already got her not too long ago. Jufufu on the 7. So 5 times 7 is 35. So pretty much we're at 32. Yeah, we're at 32 pity. I mean, technically we can just look at it here. Oh, I guess we're at 36. 46? 56. Alright, that's technically 5 pulls. Now here's the issue. How much is 5 pulls? 5 pulls is $100. Wow. How amazing. Now, what are the odds of getting Jufufu? 50-50. At least that's what the game says. Now, okay, yeah, we have to get her. Well, we don't have to get her, but we know it'd be really nice if we get her or not. Yeah, I do kind of want her. So, and because it does help the multiplier. Okay, first 100 of July. Here we go. First 100 of July. All right, this is for 5 10 pulls. All right, so we have exactly enough to get guarantee 1 S rank. Hopefully, we get like 5 S ranks while there we get these pulls. So here we go. First 10 pull down the drain. Come on, let's get it here. Okay, okay. We got 1A. Oh, what a cool looking weapon. Second 10 pull. Come on. Come on. Second 10 pull. Dang. They're not going to give it to me even though I'm on soft pity. Oh, at least the A is on top. Got Corin. Last 10 pull. Guarantee. Guarantee. Jufufu. Jufufu. 3 S's. Oh, okay. We got big, bigger, BB. What do we get? What do we get?
I'm Jufufu, disciple of you.
Nice. Yes. You don't want to lose a 50-50, especially on ZZZ. It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. So I'm glad I didn't lose a 50-50. For a low price of $100. A low price of $100. Alright, let's staple it into her head so we can get this over with. Alright, I did this all just for M1, right? Awaken my Jufufu. Alright, hopefully that does something. Okay, next let's get some moolahs because we ran out of moolahs. And unfortunately, real money cannot get you moolahs. Alright, so, I mean, luckily this could be quick. So, we just do this quick. It should be really easy. And Shinyu defense, like, it's technically free. So, yeah, we just go with this team. It's fine. I mean, Yishuan is gonna be the heavy lifter. Alright, now the goal is how fast can we make money? 30 seconds? 40 seconds? The load time is going to be long because my game is in my external hard drive. So it's going to be taking a little longer to load. But aside from that, once it's done loading, like retrying is going to go by really fast. And the reason why we're farming for Mula is because Yi Xuan is almost max in her skills and abilities. Oh, I missed him. Alright, we can just ult here and it should be over, right? Yeah. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And the answer is 15 seconds. Wow, I overestimated. 15 seconds. I wonder if I just switch to Yi Xuan faster, it'll shorten down the time. Suck in the other one too. Dang it. That's fine. I do it the hard way, I guess. It should be over. Alright. 11 seconds, I'm assuming. 11. Oh, 16. What? God, how was that even longer? I think this is enough for only one. We can do one more to spend the rest of our energy. There we go. I spent $100 for you, you little tiger. Okay, those they're dead. They're dead. Okay, and then it's over. Woo! All right. Hopefully this is worth it. We're setting this up for Shinyu defense. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
All right, skills.
Pretty good lately.
Yeah, it's this. Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Last one. Oh, never mind. That was the last one. I don't think we need the assist and stuff. And I don't really think it matters too much. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay. Other than that, she's pretty much maxed out. And last but not least, we're just going to check out on our little tiger. And technically, everything else should be fine, right? Yeah, I just need to do her core skill, but we can do that later. Yeah, I think it's time. Yeah, this isn't leveled up because I'm too lazy to farm for these materials. Yeah. We're gonna be doing it off stream. Other than that, Yi Xuan should be good. Oh, I don't have this. Well, I don't know. I guess she's gonna be lacking on one of her discs.
Your fortune seems pretty good lately.
All right, time to go. Training, combat, Shinyu defense. Let's go. Okay, so we're just gonna be fighting domain 7 because we only have an A on that one, and A looks really bad. I want like an S, so we're gonna have to do that. Now the thing is, when I fought this domain, the first boss had ridiculous HP. Ridiculous HP. Yeah. What the hell is his name? Hatai Pack Leader Energized. This guy is super annoying. Yeah, so this is the team. Yeah, pretty much. Now it's true that Aether is on the second team, but then the issue is my Miyabi can't deal with the first guy. Yeah, especially if I want to get an S. Alright. Aside from that, this is pretty much my team. My two teams. Now, the reason why I got both Yishuan and Miyabi is because they're both Void Hunters. And with them on each side of the team, well, they can kind of cover our, you know, our weaknesses, right? Our strength weaknesses. Yeah, because I do want Astro Yao on Yishuan, but there's no room, especially if I want Miyabi to deal with the other side. So, fortunately, we gotta sack her for our little tiger girl, Jufufu. Look at her glow. Alright, let's go. Where they at? Alright, we need to kill them ASAP. Let's go to this little girl.
What an eyesore.
Oh, yeah. And then I also heard Vivian is also Yishuan's like other assist to some degree. Kill him!
Out of my sight.
This guy has 1,000,000 HP, I swear. Hey, switch. Okay, let's just use everything on this guy. Switch. Okay, I'm gonna have to ultimate him.
Let's get still.
Dude, and he's still alive. How many ultimates will I be able to cast? Okay, I get to cast 3 ultimates. Nice. Dude, and he's still not dead. I swear, he's still not dead from 3 ultimates. Okay, now he's dead. Now the real big boy. Ooh, the real big boy is here. Nice.
You better not get my trust, Jerry.
Come on, come on. Alright, this big boy has a lot of HP. I remember it took me forever to kill this guy.
She and mind at one.
Okay, I need to stun him, if I remember. Actually, how do you stun in this game? Now that I thought about it. Where is his stun meter? Oh, stun meter right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I need to switch to, Yishuan. Okay, now we just gotta kill him with ASAP while he's in stun mode.
What an eyesore.
I didn't want to switch.
Yes, get between
That's
me and Lord Satan.
An opportunity for weak.
Okay, here we go again.
It's here. Cycle of yin and
Okay,
yang.
third ult. There we go. And then we just chunk him down quick. Okay, so he recovered. He recovered, so now we gotta just kind of burn him down.
Yin and yang
Charges
converge.
back up.
Bring.
Counter it. He's almost dead. Okay, I got her ult up. Okay, this should kill him. And then we can finally move on. Okay, okay. That was pretty hectic. That was pretty hectic. Now here's the real grind. This side is the side that's gonna suffer the most. Let's try to get an S, guys. Let's try to get an S. Domain 7. Alright, how many times are we gonna sing with Astro Yao on this side? Well, let's find out. Just quick.
My blade is already sheathed.
Oh, big boy. What's one more? There we go.
Weak on.
We're gonna need to sing as soon as possible. Okay. Here we go. First song.
Don't cross the line. Shadowless blade.
Should we just ult? No, we don't have to ult.
My blade is already sheathed.
Okay, here we go. Now we ult.
Yeah.
His HP is not dropping. His HP is barely dropping.
The best defense is a strong offense.
I wonder why. Maybe because he has miasma. Oh shoot, I forgot. He has this annoying move. Where you at? Okay, we're gonna need to make Astro Yao sing again. Okay, she got hit. That's fine, that's fine. None of my girls should die. Okay. Yeah, she's Astro Yao's probably gonna sing twice.
Nothing reaches my defense.
Snapshot. Okay, okay, we can let her sing now. Nice. Second song.
Go lockdown complete. Your journey ends with me.
Kill him for the S. Come on.
I swear on my blade.
Yeah, as the song is playing. That's how we're doing our damage. Go again. I think the song's still playing, right? Unless the song's already done. Yeah, I think the song's already done. Oh no! We hit. Did we hit S? Dude, I swear I saw 5. We might have lost it. We might have got A. S. Come on, give me S. Give me S. Yes. Dude, look at that. 459. 459. I swear. Right. I'm pretty sure this was A. If this is not A, I must have just got it on the the last second. Yeah, because I'll look at the time like, oh shoot, am I gonna drop it? Yeah, because last time when I did domain 7, I'm like, I think I was off by like 5 seconds. I was off by 5 seconds and I landed on A. And I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. It's just like this domain 7 is so rough. Like, yeah, Miyabi did all the work on second half, and then Yishuan did all the work on the first. I mean, wait. How did Jufufu did all the work? Jufufu did all the work on the first half, even though she was barely even there. Okay, that's nice. That's technically my first time completing Shinyu defense, right? With all the rewards. Alright, let's collect it. Finally, S grade. All for this little menial rewards. Alright, let's go talk to Casper and see what we got. Alright, so we have 3,400 of these investigation merits. Unfortunately, I do want this more. Am I low of these? I have 12 of these. I'm not too worried about these. Yeah, I do want more tuning collaborators. But usually I buy these. Yeah, usually I buy Boopons so I can get more Boopons. And it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, because Boopons, they don't really come easy. Yeah, you can't just swipe and get them. So, oh yeah, next we're gonna check Assault. We're gonna check Assault. Right? Isn't this a place we check Assault? No. I thought it was this place. Oh no. Duh, it's on the other side. I was thinking this is where we trigger it. Yeah, Assault. Deadly Assault. Alright, as we can tell, I have not done any of these. I have heard people hate doing Deadly Assault. This is my first time attempting Deadly Assault. because I was too lazy to do it those other times. Who should we fight first? This guy looks easy. Is this guy easy? What are the rules? Something about points. Enemy weakness, ether, and electricity. Oh, okay. I wonder who I can use there. I think this is too much reading. We'll just see what we can do. Okay, so after stunning enemies, their stun down, draws power increase. Okay, digital decibel. This is ultimate. I don't think I need to worry too much about that. Increases anomaly build-up rate. Okay, so this could be useful. So it's either stun. No, actually, no. Let's do stun. We'll do stun instead. All right. So the lineup is gonna be my badass team, right? Which is we can go Astra Yao. Where's she at?
The anticipation. I hear the
And then we can go Jiu Fufu. And then we go Yishu.
Your fortune
All right.
seems pretty good
Oof.
lately.
I wonder how this is gonna turn out. And then we're just gonna go with the little lion, even though I didn't level him up because I was too lazy. But that's fine. The agents and bamboo deployed in this stage will be locked. Oh yeah, that's right. So the thing I've learned about Deadly Assault is that the moment you lock in these characters, you can't use them for the other bosses. Ooh, so this could be tricky. This could be tricky. I might have to decide this very carefully then. And I'm just versing the robot guy. The robot guy is actually a pretty easy boss. So if that's true, then we can fight a harder boss with this team. Who's the harder one? Sacrifice Bringer? Or this? I don't know who this one is. Who is this guy? I've never seen him before. Okay, I can't have a better picture. He's weak against fire. He's talking. Okay, let's fight this guy since he looks pretty intimidating. All right, let's fight this guy. Hopefully, he gives me a good challenge.
The anticipation. I'm curious.
All right.
The audience's reaction.
My little lion.
Thanks, Reed. We're up, Hooey.
Need a fortune telling?
Okay. Where you at? All right. First time fighting this guy. Let's see how things turn out. Yep, we're gonna confirm. And let's go with no regrets. No regrets. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna smack him down and see if we get the max rewards. Oh, there's our lovely singer. Oh, he looks menacing. Does he have miasma? I wonder if he has miasma.
Obliterate form and spirit.
Ah, maybe.
Allow me, Fufu.
Wait, is he almost dead? Or does he have more than 1 HP? Maybe he has more than 1 HP bar. Nice. Oh, I got hit! I think I'm doing pretty well. Okay, he's down. So this is a perfect time to start pulling some ults.
Purge corruption, restore clarity.
But I want to sing first. Let's sing!
In the name of hope.
Okay, while he's stunned, let's go all out. Can we pull off 3 ultimates while he's stunned? Oh, we can pull off 2. That's fine. Okay. I think I'm doing good, right? So far, everything looks pretty clean.
Form and spirit.
We just gotta stun him down again. Okay, he's almost there. Might need to try to sing again. What are you doing? Oh, isn't that the biker move? Yeah, that's the biker move from the biker guy. I remember that. They're reusing assets. Okay, let's charge this up.
Yin and yang converge.
Okay, I wasn't trying to get you out.
Yin and yang.
We need Aster Yao to sing again. We need Aster Yao to sing again. Aster Yao, can you sing, please?
Well done.
We're really close. We just need one more. Need one more trigger, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go.
We'll compose a miracle.
Alright, I never heard of this song yet. Alright, we just need to stun him down and we can just ult him to his death.
Reality and illusion.
Okay, his stun is almost there. Really, really close. This one should trigger it. Okay, there we go.
Yet still.
Ah, dang it. I pressed the wrong button.
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Evil shall turn to
So,
dust.
give me one more ultimate. One more ultimate. Yes, they gave me one more ultimate. While he's still
Yin and
stunned.
yang.
Okay, we killed him. Alright, well, that was fun, right? Let's see how many points we got. Yeah, we got all the points. We got 20,000. 29,000. Hey, would have got to like double S. Yep, obviously Yishuan did all the heavy lifting. Alright. First time beating Deadly Assault, one of the bosses. Okay, what do we get? What's our reward? 150 polychromes. Okay, I mean, we'll take it, I guess. Alright. 7 stars, 8 stars, 9 stars? Okay. What are these stars? Oh, okay, so we only need to be 2. We don't have to go for max rewards. Max rewards is just more money, which we do need, but, okay. Looks like we can try to fight this guy. I fought this guy plenty of times. He is not that hard, but I'm guessing they must have juiced his HP up by, like, to the freaking galaxy. So, this would be really annoying. We're gonna be doing, I think, Sonata. Hey, Electric Aether, I mean, there's only one team, right? There's only one team they're gonna use. Now, this team is probably not gonna work, but we'll just see how far we can kind of take it. It's gonna be the most obvious team. We're gonna be going with you.
Good day. Lord Vivian is at your command.
Who else can we go? Because Aster Yao would have been helpful here, but she's locked.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine.
This agent is locked. Okay, so we can't play Aster Yao. What's a good teammate for her?
Eradicate all evil.
Cause I don't want to go
Is it time to clock out?
Hiramusa. Because I didn't level him up that well. Yeah, he's kind of under level. And I think his equipment is pretty bad. Yeah. So I would play him, but I don't have the right stuff for him. Ooh, okay, how are we gonna do this then? For sure we're going Miyabi, right? Obviously. Now they did say Ether and I think Electric. I don't really have any other characters. Yeah, no one is really strong. We might just have to go Hiramasa. But Hiramasa could be super annoying. So we could go Trigger.
Standing by.
That problem here is if we go Trigger and Vivian, those two are gonna keep swapping back and forth. That Miyabi's not gonna come out, right? So that's why it's kind of hard to kind of play Trigger. I mean, I guess we could just play this girl.
Standing by.
But the times I've used Soldier Zero, she does no damage. Yeah, I got this all leveled up, but she does no damage at all. So like that's kind of like sad. I mean, I think we're supposed to do her skill, right? Yay. Yeah, but I mean, we can try. We can see what happens. We don't want to. I don't want to waste too much time here. What was that? Alright, so we got Aether, Ice, and Electric. Okay. We're just gonna use Reznabu. Alright. Alright. This is a team. Let's see how it goes. Now, the truth is, we don't have a third team, because I don't have a third Void Hunter. So, yeah, we're just locked into this. Now, granted, this might take forever. This might be really fast. We'll find out. But Mama Yabi is only M2, while Yi Xuan is M6. Oh, big boy, right away. Okay. Look at his HP. It's not even going down. Oh, I messed up.
Weakling.
It's fine. We'll just build pity. We'll just build pity. Look at Ambi go. Ambi, the no damage character. Nice.
It's over.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Miyabi can't do enough damage. She's a better character, but she can only do so much. I'm just spamming. I'm barely even watching what the heck I'm doing. Okay, I just need to eat. Okay, there we go.
Weakling.
Trigger it again.
Purging slash. Yeah.
Oh!
It's over.
Okay, luckily she can't get interrupted there. Oh no, Vivian got caught.
No, it might try starting the. Oh, done.
Jump attack. There you go. I'm cornered! I'm cornered! You need to get out of that corner!
Weakling.
Abby? Into Vivian. Into Reznabu.
No forgiveness.
And Mia.
Victory. The only option.
You need like an E. Okay, there we go.
It's over.
Okay, we need to charge up for a couple seconds. And then we can. Oh, nice. Even though Andri does no damage, she's better than nothing. Can you stop that? You stop that move. That's such a cheap move.
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan?
I wonder if I can kill him in time to get the max points. Okay, we just need one more. There we go.
My blade is already sheathed.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna use his laser beam.
Weakling.
I swear on my blade.
Alright, come down. One more. Oh, I pressed spacebar. Wipeouts! Did we get it? Did we get it? I didn't check the points. It says we got a B. We weren't even close. Oof. With an M2 Miyabi. With an M2 Miyabi. Now, if I would have pushed it, would I have reached 1400? No, 14,000. No, I would not have reached 14,000 even if I were to push it. I don't think Ambi was the issue. I think the problem is just that I just don't have yeah, the power to kind of reach it. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, it just shows like you need your units to be built properly and kind of like have synergy together. Yeah, I can only unlock this. So sad. 5-star reward and 6-star rewards is locked. I wonder if this guy's fun to play against. He's weak to ice. Oh wow. Oh wow, he's weak to ice. What? How did we know? We're just gonna play this for fun, right? We're not gonna beat this guy. We'll go to Decibel. Yeah, Decibel, and then. All right, what can we play? I don't have anyone. Yeah, I don't have anyone. All these guys suck. We can go Trigger since we didn't play Trigger.
Let's move.
We can play Zuyon. No, isn't he resistant to physical? Yeah, we need ice, right?
Huh?
This girl does no damage, even though I got her to this and this.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Nah, actually, you know what? We're not gonna try it. I think we're just wasting our time. We're trying it. That's fine. That's fine. All right, but now we know. Deadly Assault is called Pain in the Ass. Pain in the Ass. But guess what? We spent battery and complete combat simulation stage 10. Yay! What do we get? Oh, we got Bupons. Oh, you know what? I just realized since we just pulled on some Bupon, let's go for some pulls. 55 searches to guarantee an S rate. We have exactly 10 pulls. Will we get the electric Bupon? No, we didn't. We got 1A. Oh. Bullseye. Bullseye Bupon. Bamboo, I mean. Oh, we got some standard pulls here. Can we do 10? Okay. I think we can exchange for 1, right? Okay, let's exchange for 1. And then we can do a 10 pull. Standard 10 pull. Imagine we get... No, we didn't get it. Imagine we get it. I'm like, I didn't hear the song, so I'm like, yeah, we didn't get it. But we got 2 A's, though. And they are... Ambi and... food. We got Ambi and food. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I think we're pretty much gonna check up on everything else. Do we still have leftover batteries? Wrong button. We do not. Alright. We're gonna talk to Casper one more time. Check what we can kind of get. We got 1725. Which is really close to getting a tuning collaborator or this engagement ring. So yeah. Alright guys. I think that's it. We are done for the day.
Your fortune seems
Yeah, it's
good lately.
we streamed for 3 hours. Yeah, pretty much this is around my time. I did start a little late because I had to do something like in like right after work. But aside from that, yeah, we should be good. Guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Yeah, today was definitely Pot of Gold update day. New month, which is July. While we did Pot of Gold update for June, which we spent about what $4,000 and $4,020 in June. If you guys missed out on it, you guys can go check out the VOD because I explained it as much as I could. But yeah, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm H.O. Footprints. I'm gonna sign out. You guys take care too, okay? See you guys next time. Probably tomorrow. For sure it's gonna be tomorrow. Around the same time. Around like what? 4:30? No. Not even. Actually, I got off earlier. So it's gonna be like around 3 or 3:30 CST. Alright, see you guys. H.O. Footprints signing out. Bye.